Hi there, my name is Divya Bakshiarya. I'm a licensed immigration consultant by the Canadian Society of Immigration Consultants. My law firm, Diva Immigration Services, provides information about immigration to Canada, and we help clients all over the world apply for immigration under different visa categories. The topic for discussion today is spouse sponsorship from overseas. A question that I'm faced with very often, especially by Canadians, people who are either permanent residents or Canadian nationals and are coming back to India to get married, is how long is our spouse going to take to join us or to get their immigrant visa? What are the documents required for the entire process to be complete? And how difficult is this process? The process is relatively difficult or easy, as the case may be, as long as you have people, or as long as you have someone who is an immigration expert who's authorized to represent you at the High Commission and at the different immigration authorities, and gives you enough information so that you can take informed decisions at each stage of the immigration process. The entire process for an overseas spouse sponsorship takes about 8 to 12 months, depending on the completion of the documents and once they're put in with the High Commission, how quickly can you respond to any queries by the High Commission, as well as if there is an interview, how quickly can the immigration or the visa officer take a decision with regard to the sponsorship application. The key factors in a sponsorship application for spouses is to be able to establish that the relationship being presented to the visa officer is a genuine relationship, and that the sponsor and the applicant are legally married both in their country of residence as well as under the laws that are existing in that country. A question again that I'm faced with ever so often is an interview imperative or mandatory in spouse cases, to which the answer is no, it isn't. If the visa officer can take a decision based on the documentation given to him in your file, the interview might be waived and you might get the visa faster. For all the prospective brides and bridegrooms who are coming back to India to get married, please note that you must have a documented history of the relationship, whether it was an arranged marriage or it was a love marriage. Plus you have all the legal documents to prove that you are legally married in India, or if you're married in Canada, that you are married legally in the presence of the marriage commissioner, so that once you put in an entire file for the sponsorship process, the visa officer both in Mississauga as well as the case processing center in Mississauga as well as the Canadian High Commission in New Delhi can take a decision knowing that all the documents are complete and the forms are filled and signed appropriately. For any information on sponsorship applications, documents needed, questions at the interview, please get in touch with one of the Diva Immigration Services counselors or with me. My name is Divya Bakshiarya, and my cell phone number in Vancouver is 778-855-4780.